Yo, we back live here again, another episode of Red Close Podcast. I'm your host, Rashawn Bellinger, aka Rob Boogie 215. Right here, I'm here joined by an honorable guest, one of my friends, a fellow North Phillian, Strawberry Mansion section. Strawberry Mansion is on, you feel me? My guy, Jerome Conquest. What's up, Conqueror?
What's up with you?
Yeah, I appreciate your time. Making this happen for me.
Thanks for
Um,
having me.
Man, always, bro. You know how we do. We family, bro. But
Exactly.
definitely, gotta value people time. Be able to pull up on me.
Hey,
Well, hit the link and all that. Pull up on
no,
me.
listen, I'm
Uh,
here. Anything to help. Know what I mean,
no, real
all
talk.
publicity is good publicity, man.
Facts. Let me. Can you talk about your childhood growing up in North Philly? Hold up. Be specifically the Strawberry Mansion section.
Yeah. Know what I mean, the SMS session. Know what I mean, but I'm from 30th. I'm from 30th and 100th. Know what I mean, little small block. Know what I mean, 2600 block of Murderwood Street. Know what I mean,
Child
two
murder
six in
wood.
the 26 in the Boulevard. That's what we call it. Know what I mean, but know what I mean, hey, life in North Philly. Now, I mean, there's nothing like how it is today. Now, I mean,
Hmm?
like we rode bikes, we played on the block, we played football, we played basketball. Now, when we did all that. I mean, now when I come around the block, like the block is dead. Like there's nobody
Yeah,
outside. And if they are
yeah,
outside, you see the kid sitting out on the step with his face in his phone. Like
yeah.
we ain't never do none of that. Like we was out here
Nah.
stealing bikes. We was out here having fun. I mean, we was out here
Mm.
doing whatever. I mean, getting in trouble. Like these kids getting like we was getting into structure trouble. Like these kids today,
Yeah,
they getting into trouble that I mean they shouldn't even be getting into.
that's a fact. That's a fact. Seriously though, our childhood definitely. I think I tell my kids like, y'all childhood trash compared to ours. Like, man, we done had spinning tops. We didn't play hide and go seek, manhunts, running around blocks. Like you said, stealing bikes, playing basketballs on crates,
They like
all
stealing
all
bikes.
types of playing football, all that all on the concrete, playing tackle on the concrete,
Yeah, like
all
stealing
types of
bikes.
stuff.
Stealing bikes around here was like a game. Like
Yeah,
we'll
I got
go
my
up
bike stolen around there.
I was about to say we'll go up Allegheny. we'll go snooping. Like so I mean,
Uh huh.
see who got the mag, see who got the pogos on their bike, and I mean,
That's when they was in. Yes,
and,
yes,
and I mean
yes.
we're spin the block on them. So as they slipping, somebody jump
There's
off
a
the pads and I mean on the other bike and they hop right on. So as I mean, if anybody find out who it was, they was like, oh, it was the boys from down 30th Street. They stole a bike. Here y'all come, we're coming back down here trying to steal a bike back, and now it's a war over a bike. Like it was
but
just
you
a
know,
game to us though.
no real talk. And the crazy thing about it, what y'all would try to do, y'all would try to spray paint the bike
Oh
one
yeah, you
color,
know.
yeah, like we know that's my bike, bro. Like, give my bike.
You slipped
Real
on that
talk.
jaw. You was sleeping, so we had
No,
to
real
take that
talk.
jaw.
No, real talk. I definitely like. I remember like back then, like the neighbor, like the besides the bike, like the neighborhood wars, like playing football against other blocks, playing basketball
Oh
against other
yeah,
blocks.
I mean
All them type.
we
Them
most
kids don't
definitely
got that no more.
every Sunday. I mean, like it's so many stories that we have. Like people now I mean getting a leg broke, arm broke. Now I mean it is just like yourself. Now I mean you wasn't really a football player. Now I mean you
Mm-mm.
played ball, but on Sundays nobody play basketball. We play
No,
football.
everybody made up
No
Chalmers and
matter
played for some
what
football.
sport, no matter what sport you played,
Facts.
Sunday morning you
Yeah,
was playing football.
facts. Especially before, but especially before the Eagles when we wasn't no good all day,
Yeah, we didn't care
all day.
though. It was just
No,
football on. Football was
no,
on.
real, no, real talk, real talk. Talk to me about your family dynamic. Tell me how give a shout out to your siblings,
I
Mom, Deuce, and
mean,
everybody. Pops,
oh
rest in
yeah,
peace. You feel me?
most definitely. Yeah, today my dad' birthday. Now I mean, it's just one of them days. But no, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, just I mean, keep like my dad was everything to me. First of all, so
Your role model.
yeah, nah, my dad most definitely. I mean, not even my role model. My dad was my superhero. Like for real.
Got you.
Like everybody be like, oh, Superman, Power Rangers. Now I mean, Thundercats. All no, my dad was my superhero. Like. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
everything about me, my work ethic. I mean, like me being so genuine and so
Mm-hmm.
kind and patient. Like that
Mm-hmm.
was my dad all the way. You know what I mean, especially with his work
Mm-hmm.
ethic. Like you couldn't tell my dad nothing. Like
Mm-hmm.
when my dad had to retire, he sat in the house and like it's he couldn't do it. Like he couldn't stay still. Like he was
Mm-hmm.
telling me he wanted to get a part-time job. Like I was like, man, you don't sit back and chill and relax over here. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just always in him. I mean, he was a working man. I mean, from the day that I mean, I don't know if they had blue cards like we had blue cards like we had to get.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to get a summer job and all that back in the day. But
I remember that.
soon as my dad was old enough to get a job, he been working and
Mm-hmm.
he been working all the way into. I mean, and supporting the family. Like that's one of the craziest things. And I mean, like I I mimic myself of being a people person. I mean, a people pleaser. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like my dad was. Like my dad always put everybody before himself, and I do the same thing. I mean, I put everybody before myself. I put my community before myself. So now I mean, it's like I don't know. I'm a people pleaser, and that's one of the gifts and the curses that I have. Because I mean, when you're a people pleaser, people seem to walk over you sometimes too.
No, I can relate to that, bro. I can relate to that. You trying to keep everybody happy and indulging with everybody, give a smile on everybody's face, and losing yourself in the
Yeah,
process of everything too. I can
trust me,
understand that, bro.
I know all about
Yeah.
it.
No.
No, but I
Let
mean
me say,
that's basically my family dynamic is right there is my dad. I mean, like I love my mom with all my heart, but I
mm-hmm.
mean my dad is I mean who I am today.
No, you was one of the ones like fortunate in our neighborhood around our way in North to have to have a father. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, a lot
yeah,
of us ain't have, I mean, a mother and a father in the same
father. That's a
household.
fact.
I
That's
mean,
a fact. That's a fact.
so I was blessed. I was blessed with that to come out of a loving household. Even though my mom and my dad come at each other neck and throat at any chance they got, but other than that, I mean, if they wasn't coming at each other neck, we seen nothing but my dad taking care of my mom and my mom loving my dad. So I came out of a loving household with two parents.
That's right. Shout out to both of them for real, man. And again, rest in peace to old head. You feel me?
Thank you.
Definitely one of your number one. Definitely one of your number one supporters. You know what you
Yeah,
was doing for us. Seen that for sure.
man. Like after my dad passed, it seemed like I lost the love for boxing. I really did. I mean, like and this the first time of me like ever coming out admitting it. Like me losing the love for boxing. Like I lost so many people in my corner, like including my older brother, Shavy. I mean, like I don't, but when I lost, like I even lost James Gibbs. Like James Gibbs is always in my corner. I mean, like he was one of the people that I mean dealt with the business side of boxing for me. Like I ain't never had to deal with the business side of it. Only thing I had to do was just be a fighter, and I had somebody in my corner like James Gibbs that took care of the business side. Like when he passed, that fell on me. I mean, when my dad passed, it was just like I mean, I don't, like it took a lot out of me. And right after my dad passed, I had a fight. I think I had a fight. Yeah, I had a fight like 2 weeks later after my dad passed.
I remember that. I definitely remember that, John. I remember
That
that.
was my fight in Atlantic City. And I mean, like,
Mm-hmm.
it seemed like a lot of times when I went into training camp, I always lost somebody important in my life. And I was just getting tired of it. Like I go through this training camp, I lose my brother. Go through this training camp, I lose my aunt. Go through this training camp, I lose Gibbs. Go through this training camp, I lose my dad. It just kept happening, and I was just like damn, like why I gotta keep going through all the stress and all the trials and tribulations going through training camp. Like training camp's supposed to be a breeze. Like you don't supposed to have nothing extra on your plate. Like now, me being back, and now me being back in the gym now with my trainers, the first thing when my trainer said to me, it was like, "How's your mental?" That's the first thing that he said to me. How's your
Super
mental?
important, bro. That's more important than anything. More important than any wins, loss. You up there fighting, training. Because if your mental not right, you really not trained. You really not training for nothing for real, bro.
Yeah, but it was like I was just fighting baby demons, and my demons was not me losing people that was important to me, and I mean like it just kept happening, and I was just like, damn. Like I really sat back one day and I had a talk with Leslie Gibbs and Gibbs kids, and I was just like, I don't know what it is, but why every time I go through a training camp, I always lose somebody that's close to me. I mean, like not close, but like somebody that's like deep in my heart, like who I truly care about. But like once, I mean, like my dad, that cancer hit my dad, and I mean, I just watched cancer eat my dad up and take him away from us. And I mean, it was that was just it for me mentally when it came to, I mean, me putting everything into boxing. But now, I mean, I'm back with a clear mind, and I mean, I'm gonna do this celebrity boxing John June 14th. And just like every fight, I always choose a charity to fight for, and this time I'm fighting for ALS survivors and battlers, people that's battling ALS and people that survived ALS. And that's
No, that's love.
That'll be June 14th at the Harris Casino in Chester. I mean, make
Oh, that's
sure
love.
make sure y'all grab tickets, because I mean, like out of my purse, my half of my proceeds, a percentage of my proceed, if not half of my proceeds, is going to the ALS Cancer Survivor Foundation.
Mm,
So
that's dope, bro.
you buy a ticket off for me, and even if you don't buy a ticket off of me, know what I mean, like I'll make sure, know what I mean, we're cover that tab, and I mean we gonna make sure that, I mean, they get a nice little chunk of, know what I mean, my purse that night.
No, that's love. No, real rap though. That's dope. That's dope. Let me so no, before we get to the steps of boxing, um tell me like what made you, pick up the boxing gloves? What made you start boxing though? Because I know
Uh,
you for
I
forever.
mean, back
I know.
back in the
Listen,
roads.
yeah, I know you. I know you forever, especially through the neighborhood, through school, everything. Like, and then you was like, bro, I'm a box. You know what I'm saying? But what made you like, pick up the boxing gloves and take it serious?
Nah,
Around
this
where you had to be sharp to fight, but boxing totally different thing.
nah, I ain't even gonna start where I took it seriously at. I'm gonna take
Mm.
it where it started from. Now, I
Let's
mean,
talk to her.
back in middle school, I did nothing but get suspended for fighting all the time. And I mean, especially when it was a basketball season, because that's the only time I was being good in school, so I could play. But
Mm.
but other than that, when it was a basketball season, man, I was in school just acting a fool, like doing whatever it is. I mean, just being a kid, getting in trouble. But I mean, my trouble and my fun was fighting.
Mm.
So I mean, one day my dad got tired of me fighting, and he took me to 28th and 28th, 27th and Huntington to Champs Boxing Gym, and was like, I
Champ, shout
mean,
out to champ. Yeah,
if
yeah.
you want to fight and you want to do all this, do it in here. So now, I mean, that's where it started from. But in my mind, mental, I was looking at him like, you ain't doing nothing but making it even more dangerous for everybody. Because now they teaching me how to fight. but
Mm-hmm.
but now, I mean, when I didn't know what I was in for, now, I mean, I was in for a rude awakening in the gym. Now, I mean, it built character, and it built a lot of structure in my life, that and discipline. That's
So
what boxing has done for me.
tell me them experiences in Champs Gym. That's legendary. If anybody know Philadelphia boxing,
Nah,
everybody
that's
around the world know about Champs Gym.
I mean,
Tell me about them
I
experiences in
I
Champs Gym.
shared I shared the gym with what Dynamite, Baby Man, Sharp, Rashad Brown, Keith Boone. I mean, like the list go on and on. And I mean, Tion Kennedy. I mean,
Shout out to you.
it was David Reed, Bernard Hopkins. I mean, Al Fennell, one of the great trainers. Brother Nazim, another great trainer. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Wade and Randy Hennett. I mean, two other great trainers, and those my current trainers today, Wade and Randy Hennett. I mean, Danny
Shout out to
Davis.
them.
I mean, Danny
Mm-hmm.
Davis. I mean, Danny Davis doing big things with Jake Paul right now. And I mean, he's my cut man. I mean, yeah, Jake Paul, he was my cut man before he was yours. So
Yeah, big flex, big flex
shout
right
out
there.
to Danny Davis though. But I
Shout out
mean,
to
like,
Danny.
I got an all-star cast. I mean, for corner for my corner. I feel as though I got the
Mm,
best corner in boxing. I don't care what nobody say. I got the best corner in boxing. Wade, Randy, and Danny Davis. I got
mm,
the best corner in boxing.
mm,
But going on along with the story, uh, when I was like 25, 26, Tion Kennedy, he was like dead smack in the mix of fighting for world titles and
mm,
winning titles. And I mean, he came to me and was like, he needs somebody that's going go running with him. Keep him hungry. Know what I mean, know what I mean, so somebody
mm-hmm.
that's gonna be in the gym with him, going through the
Hmm. Hold him
trenches, and know what I
accountable.
mean, yeah,
Hold
know
him
what I mean,
accountable. Right,
like
right.
that's
Mm-hmm.
basically that's what my job was. Know what I mean, like I just took it as, know what I mean, I was helping a friend out, but he was like, yo, you should really box, and I was like, for what? I got a job, I work, and
Mm-hmm.
he was like, no, you should really get back to it. I was like, no, I'm good. I haven't did that ever since I was what, like 14, 15 years old. I'm cool.
Mm,
Going to the gym with him, long story short, he introduced me to Wade and Randy. First thing Wade said to me was, are you doing this for yourself or are you doing this just to be around? And I answered there and I told him, I said, listen, I'm just here to help my friend. And he was like, well, you can help your friend outside the gym. We don't need your services here. I was like,
real
damn.
one.
I was
It's a
like,
real ass
damn.
response.
I was
It's
like,
a real ass
damn.
response. Yeah, this ain't no play. This ain't for play in this joint. I
Like
respect
that.
this ain't for play at all.
But now, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, the next day, now I mean, I came back to the gym after I left. I left out with a little salty face, like, damn, you really dismissed me. And I mean, I came
Mm-hmm.
back the next day, and I mean, I walked up to him and I was like, I want to do this for myself. I want to see how far I could take this. And he was like,
Mm-hmm.
well, go over there in that mirror and shadow box.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they did, man? I was in that mirror for like 7 to 8 months, bro. I walk in the gym, he'll just point. I did nothing for 7 to 8 months but
You
shadow
did
box in the
something.
mirror.
You did something. You just didn't know what you was doing. You did
Oh yeah,
something.
no, hey yo, and
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
the funny
knowing that,
thing
like,
about this story though, we was just talking about this today, yo, like
mm,
about me just being in the mirror for 7 to 8 months, and he was just like, it built character. It
mm-hmm.
showed me that you really wanted to do this, that you just wasn't gonna be somebody that was just trying to tag along. And I mean, and he was like, and it really showed me that you really wanted to do this because you really stood in the mirror for an hour and a half for 8 months in shadow box. That's all I did for 8 months. Shadow box and jump
Getting
rope.
getting it in for 8 months, looking yourself in the eye though. That's the crazy thing about it. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
feel me? It's a
but I
lesson. It
mean,
definitely
like,
was a
it's
lesson
like,
behind all that.
oh yeah, it most definitely it was a lesson behind the madness of his the method of his madness. Know what I mean, so
Mm,
and thanks to them, know what I mean, like I already had like a clue of like what to do in the ring and everything else, but the fighter that I am today is because of Wade and Randy Hennett.
mm,
If it wasn't because of them, I wouldn't be the fighter that I am today. I wouldn't be
mm,
walking around saying that I have two titles. I wouldn't even be walking around saying that I fought for two world titles.
mm,
I mean, without them, and I mean, and
mm.
without the boost where Tion was giving me of me seeing the way how he was winning, the way how, I mean, he was conducting himself as a professional,
Laid
as
the
a
blueprint
fighter
for
and
you.
everything else. I mean,
Yeah.
but I mean, I just put my own twist on it because
That's right. That's
I
right.
did nothing but being myself. I mean, my
Mm-hmm.
character being myself alone will have me known more than just being a good fighter at the end of my career. At the end of my
That's a
career,
fact.
I'm gonna be known for just being a good fighter. People be like, "Oh, you know, Jerome Conquest this." And they be like, "No, Rome used to do this. Rome used to do that." I mean, you're just not gonna stick.
Mm-hmm.
Conquest was a good fighter, and then I mean, you just gonna end it right there. It's no way.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Tell me, talking about, your story. You talking about you shadow box for all that time. Talk to like, cause people, I had a lot of people say, they wanna box, but boxing is the one sport you can't play. You can't play
No,
boxing.
no, you can't play it.
So
You
talk to
gotta,
people about
you
like
gotta live it. You gotta
talk
live boxing. You gotta eat, shit, sleep,
talk about the
and
discipline. Tell them about that discipline. Tell them the discipline
it.
that you had, that you had to endure, that you had to,
Listen, like
and what
right.
also what boxing and also what boxing brought out of you. The discipline boxing brought out of you and made you stay focused when you was on your path.
I mean, the discipline with boxing brought out of me. I mean, you looking at it. I mean, hard working, driven. I mean, it's just hard working and driven. That I mean, that's basically it is the path that I mean to like living boxing. Like you gotta
Mm-hmm.
wake up at certain hours and run. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like I work a 9 to 5. Throughout my whole career, I worked a 9 to 5. I was never one of them fighters that was getting stipends. I could sit home and eat, chill, train, eat, go and train again. Like I was never one of them fighters. I never got a handout. Everything what I earned in the boxing game, I dug deep and I fought for every last dollar I have ever got out of boxing. And the main thing about it, I didn't let boxing use me. I used boxing. And I
Mm-hmm.
tell a lot of people that all the time. And I mean no disrespect to people who went through the amateur ranks, you know what I mean, like pushing themselves and everything else to get to where they at. But I mean, I went through the amateur ranks too, but I ain't had a red carpet laid out for me. I was labeled as a follower. When people first seen me fight, it was like, oh dang, they ain't nobody but the kid that be with Tion. That's what they labeled
Mm-hmm.
me as, the kid that be with Tion.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing that I was the kid that was, I mean, soaking up everything like a little infant. Like I was soaking up
Mm-hmm.
all the information that I could soak up, and I put it into my career, and I put my own flip on it by using my so-called celebrity status and being a public figure. I mean, using it to give back to my community. That's the most greatest thing. With I mean, I could just come out and say about my career. Like forget the
Mm-hmm.
belts, forget the wins,
Mm-hmm.
forget the people that I met. I mean, because I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
put myself in the same pedestal as them people that I met. Like I'm a
Mm-hmm.
public figure just as you, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
look at myself as a public figure. I just look at myself as a regular guy. Like people around my neighborhood tell me all the time, "You're not regular." I'm like, "Yes, I am.
So that they
I'm
say the same
regular.
thing to me. You're not
I'm
regular, bro. I'm
regular.
regular, bro. I'm coming from the same street y'all is from, bro.
I still work a
No
nine to
matter what.
five. Now I mean, I still work a 9 to 5. I still grind, and I
Mm-hmm.
still see y'all almost every day. So basically, now I mean, like I'm still on my grind.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got $1 million underneath my belt
My man say, I ain't got a million. I ain't trying to press it.
at all.
Facts.
And
Facts.
I ain't even one of them guys that's like that's like I mean that need a lot. I don't need a lot to get by, man. I don't ask
Mm-hmm.
for nothing. I don't need nothing. I mean, my greatest thing being outside of work and being outside of work is peace. Like I love
Mm.
my peace.
I learned that. I had to learn that.
Like
I
I
always
don't
think
be
I
in
always thought I had to be in the
bars.
mix. I thought I
Man,
had
I
to be in
don't.
the mix. I thought I had to be around saving somebody or,
It
yep,
costs.
peace.
It
Yeah.
it costs to be in the mix, man. And
Mm-hmm.
anybody that be around you and anybody that be around me and like outside the gym, know what I mean, like anywhere out in the street, they'll tell you. Even my coaches, they'll be like, "Yo, you be having money, but you a Jew." They were like, "You a
That's
black
right.
Jew. You don't like to
Tight.
spend money." I don't, and it's
Mm-hmm.
not even being tight. Let it be a bill or something. Oh, I mean, go get that money out my hand. I mean, I gotta pay this bill. But like when it comes to material stuff, bro, I walk around with free stuff on. Like you see me right now, I still got my work clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and when you see me out at the basketball games, I'm a walking billboard. I got Mansion Community stuff on. I got Nike stuff on. Because those my sponsors. Mansion Community as
Mm-hmm.
my sponsor. Nike my sponsor. Like
Mm-hmm.
I wear all free shit. Like everything is free.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Look,
that.
look,
Free
look.
it.
Look. Check this out. I
Uh,
got my stuff. I got my fight stuff right now. Look, Nike. Nike, holla at your boy
yeah.
already. Look,
Mm-hmm.
the shirts. Look, Skelly's like Nike already hooked your boy up.
He took care of my
Nah,
boy.
man. I got like three boxes like that sitting in here. Look, like with sneakers. Sneakers, boxing shoes. Like Nike sent me a package. Was like, welcome back, Conquest. Welcome back.
That's love.
But
That's love.
but that's Nike don't mess with me because of the type of fighter that I am.
Mm-hmm.
They mess with me because of the type
Type
of
of person.
person that I am.
Mm-hmm.
All
Mm-hmm.
my sponsors, even Gary Barbera,
I was about to say, give him a
they
shout out. Just
don't
a segment. Give him a shout out
they
real
don't
quick.
look at me. They don't look at me as being this great great fighter. They don't look at me like that.
Mm-hmm.
How they look at me is I love the work what you do in your community, Conquest. I love the way how you think. I love the way how you care about other people. And and
Mm-hmm.
that's one of my problems. Like I care too much about people. Like I just let people walk over me. It's like every female in my life. Comes from my ex-wife, my wife, my kids. Doesn't matter who it is. My wife today. Like everybody walks over me because I be shining away from conflict. I hate conflict. I hate arguing. Because I already know if I get into arguments, I get into conflict, I have an attitude problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I stay away from it by not be just shining away from it. Like, no, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. And just like I was having a conversation with my one of my homies from the hood. Wink the
Mm-hmm.
other day. He
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Yo,
Shout out
Rome,
Wink.
Rome, you don't get into nothing, bro. Like, you don't do nothing. You just work and you box."
Mm.
I say, "Yeah, if anybody got a problem with me, that's on them. Like, cause I don't bother nobody. I don't be in the mix. Like when I get off of work, if I'm not working overtime, I'm in the gym. If
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in the gym, I'm running. If I'm not running, now I'm putting together a community event. And that's one thing what I need to get back into
Mm-hmm.
my community events. I
Mm-hmm.
kind
You
of
got it.
slacked off a little bit because like sometimes like you go through things. So
Yeah,
I was
your
going
mental
through,
wasn't there, bro. Yeah.
yeah.
Mental
My
health first, bro.
like my mental wasn't all the way there, but
Yeah.
no matter what, I still have my book bag giveaways. Always make sure I have my book bag giveaways because I know how it is growing up in poverty, having two parents working hard, but they gotta pay them bills
It's
before I could get a pair of sneakers.
facts. Still ain't
I
enough.
could get a fresh T-shirt or something like that. And
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
at one and they're like true story. Like at one time in my mom house, it was 16 of us living in this house in a three-bedroom house. 16.
Mm. That's crazy.
We had two bunk beds in a room and it still wasn't even enough. So one slept on this end, another one slept on the other end, and I got tired of that, yo. I got tired
The
of sleeping on the
powwows
other
on
end, having somebody
and
feet
the
in my
powwows on
face
the
all
floor.
day.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
powwows on the floor. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I got tired of having somebody feet in my face every night. So what I did was I built me a little bed. I went to the poppy store and you know how the poppy store used to lock their milk crates up.
Oh
I
shit.
I climbed over the gate and stole their milk crates, bro. Yo, I stole me like eight milk crates, and I made me a bed in the corner, yo. Like
Yeah.
seriously, with milk crates and blankets. I got tired
What?
of having somebody feet all up in my face every night.
You got a back of a gazelle, bro. Yeah, what? Bro, oh,
Man,
milk crates?
milk crates, bro. I slept on milk
No,
crates.
listen,
That's why I said
I know the
I know
yeah,
the
I know the milk
struggle.
crates
I
holding the
know
listen.
the struggle, bro.
I know the milk crates holding the bed up and all that, but you talking about you slept on the milk crates?
My mom went and got blankets from Woolworth. Remember how Woolworth
Yeah,
used
I
to be
remember
on
Woolworth. Yeah,
29th
only
Street?
yeah, only
Nah,
yeah.
man. My mom went in there and got me some blankets, and I triple
Wow.
layered I triple layered that John, and I slept on milk crates, bro. That was my peace though. Like I had no peace. I ain't
Six
not mean
Jones.
like I
Six
couldn't
Jones. You had six Jones with
yeah,
six Jones with layered up. You different, bro.
blankets. People used to be like, "Yo, you're a liar." I'm like, "No, dog. Like that's the
No,
truth, man."
and I believe you, but you different. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was floorball. I definitely sleep on the floorball when I was a young boy. I definitely do that with everybody
I
over
bu-
there.
built me a bed out of milk crates. No, but
Saying,
back to me knowing about. I mean, like my mom and dad, they wasn't poor, but I mean they wasn't rich. I mean they was rich in heart though. I
yeah,
mean because the money that they made by my mom being a lunch aide for the school board and my dad being the chef at MCP Women's Medical Hospital on Henry Avenue. I mean, like
mm-hmm,
they did what they could do with their money, but I mean, it was just
mm-hmm,
like
mm-hmm.
it's not enough. I mean,
Yeah,
so I know how I feel to be one of them kids that be like, oh, I wish I could get them new Jordans. Can't get
same.
them. Mom can't afford them.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, I mean, like me and my cousins, I mean, we shared the same drawers, we shared the same t-shirts, we shared the same pants. One day I wear these pants, the next day he wearing those pants. Like I know how I feel not to have shit. So that's like now
Mm-hmm.
that I'm able to afford everything what I couldn't get back in the day. I made sure my kids couldn't feel like what I felt growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
mean and I be trying to make sure kids in my neighborhood can at least experience having their own book bag. Know what I mean, a full book bag at that. Three
Definitely load them up with
books,
supplies. Definitely be loading them
three
up.
books. Know what I mean, six folders, a bunch of know what I mean, a bunch of crayons. Know what I mean, markers. Like we fill these book bags up. These book bags not empty. Like these book
Mm-hmm.
bags are filled with everything what they need that could possibly last them halfway through the school year. Now, I mean, if not
Mm-hmm.
the whole school year, depending on how they take care of their stuff. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's like, I mean, we back in the day in school, we used to rely on the teacher having a pencil or a pen for us or something like that. Now
It ain't like that no more.
it ain't even like that no more. The teachers can't even give you a pen or a pencil no more because
That's a fact.
they ain't even fucking got it, man, because it's not in the
Mm-hmm.
budget. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the girl growing up in North Philly, I mean, was hard. And me being a professional athlete, I have never seen that happening in a million years. Like I was chasing hoop dreams. Like I wanted to be a basketball player. I mean that shit deflated. So I mean I
He
turned to
said that
something
shit
else.
that played it.
I turned to something else that I know. I mean boxing. I mean boxing fell on my lap and I went and I ran with it. I mean and
No,
look and
that's a blessing in disguise, bro.
and look where I'm at today. I mean, like
No.
everybody know who I am. Like I've been in world champions. I mean, training camps. I mean, when they
Mm-hmm.
say conquest, when they say conqueror, they be like, "Oh yeah, I know boy from Philly. He was in my
Mm-hmm.
camp. Like I was in all eight camps. And I mean, I was in camp
Mm-hmm.
with Shakur. I was in camp with, I mean, Javante. I've been in camp with Lomachenko. I've been in camp with homebred, North Philly
Mm-hmm.
champion. Now I mean Danny Garcia. I've been in a number of his training camps. Now I
Mm-hmm.
mean I sparred with Cool Boy Steph. Like I mean
Mm-hmm.
I listen, I've been in the gym with all these guys. And I mean when they say my name, they know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
mean, like,
listen.
and I even been
That's a
in training camp.
flex. That's
And
a
I mean,
it's a humbling. Listen, that's a humbling flex right there. That's a humbling flex
it's
right there.
very humbling because yo, like
Yes.
one time I'm walking through the airport and like me and Javante walked past each other. When we was walking past each other, I looked at him. I knew who he was, but I was like, I ain't even gonna dick ride this nigga. Like he know who I am. I know who he is. But then we both turned around at the same time and was like, yo, we sparred with each other. What's up? And it was just all love from there. And I mean, we like
Mm-hmm.
it. We was in Atlanta. We was in Atlanta at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it was just. I mean, like I tell people all the time, like I mean, I don't go around flexing my muscle, be like, yo, you know who I am? Because I don't
Mm-hmm.
even care about who I am.
I
I
feel you.
don't. I really don't. I mean, like
Mm.
I'm that humble. Like I just be like, all right, conquest. All right, yeah, cool dude.
Cool, dude. Mm.
Yeah, but I mean, and another thing with my documentary, I mean, like
I was gonna go into that. I was gonna go
make
into.
sure
Hold on,
y'all
wait,
go
wait.
watch
Don't say nothing yet.
it.
Don't say nothing yet. Listen. That's on here. That's on here. Cause I paid my money to get that. You tripping? I gotta ask you about that. But look, I'm gonna go
Hey,
back into your tip.
and you want to know where your money going?
Where's
Your
going at?
money is going to a state of the art boxing gym that we are looking for groundbreaking on to put in the hood. Now, I mean,
That's
we trying
love.
to put a gym in the hood because there's nothing
I ain't there no
structure
more.
for these kids to do in the neighborhood
Mm-mm.
besides stand on the corner, get
Mm-hmm.
shot at, or be on fucking TikTok getting in the beef on YouTube. Like
Yeah.
that's not structure. That's
Yeah.
not life. Now, I mean, you
That's
can't
facts.
walk around and tell people the best thing what you have ever done in life was get fly and be on YouTube and rap. And then when somebody come out here and call your bluff on you being a nut, you can't fight. The first thing you go do, you go grab a gun. You a
Mm-hmm.
chump. Yo,
Mm.
growing up, even if you couldn't fight,
You had
you
to.
got you got your ass whooped because
You had to.
if you didn't fight that person,
You got your ass
the
back
block
home.
the block or your
Yeah.
mom probably beat you up after you
Yeah.
got beat up by the bull. So you got two or three ass whoopings in one
Yeah.
day because you
Yeah.
was scared to fight. That's how it was with
Yeah.
my squad.
Facts.
That's how it was with my
Facts.
squad. Yo, anybody was scared to fight. If we was fighting and we find out you ain't throw a punch, nigga, we rolled
Oh,
on you.
listen, my block was similar.
Like we you ain't they be like, what? Jamal ain't throw a punch. He getting
Real rap.
Maul sleep now because Maul ain't want to throw a punch. Maul wasn't
Mm,
riding.
mm.
And the next day, and the next time we out there fighting, Jamal was
More
throwing
fighting.
punches.
More fighting now. Yeah.
Maul
Real
ain't want
talk.
Maul ain't want to get his ass whooped by the squad again.
No.
Like
No. Real
that,
talk.
but that's how it was back in the day. Now you can't even live to tell stories the way how I mean we could live to tell stories. You can't do it.
Agreed.
But the
Agreed.
first thing they want to do, they go grab a switch, they go grab a gun. Like, yo,
And don't
to
know
be
how to
honest
and
with
don't know
you,
how to shoot.
yo, I'm so much out of the loop. I didn't even know what a switch was at first. Like, I had to do some research. Like, what the fuck is a switch?
Yeah.
I used to hear young boys rapping about it. I used to hear my little nephew. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is a switch? I had to do
You,
research. I'm like,
you,
damn, y'all can
you
get
know what
this off
caught
of
me though?
Amazon.
You know what caught me when they were talking about this Draco? They was like Draco, Draco.
That's all Chicago shit though. Like, no, nobody from Philly,
Bro,
as long as
bro,
I've
we
been
used to,
alive, I heard
bro, we
them
should just
say
throw
anything
hands.
about a. Yeah, I had never heard them say anything about a Draco.
Bro, we
Never.
should just throw hands, bro. Just throw hands. You win some, you lose some. What Pop say? You win some, you lose some.
Listen,
But you let us see another day.
true story about my documentary. And,
Talk
and
to him. Let's go
another
into it
and
then.
another and
Let's go
another
into it.
reason and another reason why I mean I turned to boxing because I seen a lot of these sucker ass niggas wasn't out here trying to fight no more. Now I mean like true story, my man Calvin. Now I mean like that was the first person back in the day before people started calling everybody bro and all that. I called that my brother. I mean
Mm,
that was really my brother. I
mm,
mean, before we even started calling each other bro and anything else. Like I used to tell
mm,
people in the neighborhood, ain't no way that y'all can sit here and call this man y'all bro if y'all ain't got pictures together, y'all at birthday parties when y'all like 4, 5, 6 years old and all that. I mean, me and my man
Facts.
Calvin got pictures of like that. Like a lot of people started tagging on saying that that was their man, be it because of his passing and everything else. Like that was my man before anything. Know what I mean,
Mm.
like we ran the streets and was not me beating people up. I watch him hit somebody so hard it looked like they slipped on a banana peel. Like real like real shit. Like yo, I seen him hit somebody so hard they feet just left up underneath him like gone sleep.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Know what I mean, but I mean, long story short, I mean, like we got into a little confrontation at a party about
Mm.
girls because hey, all the girls was on his waves
Mm.
and his eyelashes, like, boy was just I mean a modeling. A model standpoint for dark skinned niggas, Like,
Mm.
but I mean, got into a little confrontation. They started off fighting, and then I don't know where it took the turn to guns because after the
How how
fight,
old how old was y'all?
we was 13, 14. Yeah, we was 13,
Mm.
14 years old. Um, Guns got involved. I mean, my mom sent me away with my brother. So I was at my older brother house and
Mm.
I get a phone call and I walked him home after the fight. Like and the last thing what I can remember him saying to me, I say, yo, you be cool, baby. He said, you know me, baby. I'm always cool. He always ran that line on everybody. You know me, baby. I'm always cool. 2 hours later, I get a phone call. They like, Kyle got shot. I thought he was gonna be cool because nobody said that he was dead. But
Mm.
I mean, like, my mom waited till I got back home,
I'll tell you.
and
Yeah.
she told me like that hurt so bad because I was just like, yo, like we was at that party together, we was fighting together, and what why did he why did he like how did he end up where he was at?
Yeah.
I mean, like I was questioning myself, and I mean, like I came down on myself for a long time because I was like, damn, now I feel like a sucker,
Feel like you left
because
him.
yeah, I feel like I left him. Like I should have been there. I mean, like I should have been the voice of reason for him and be like, no, dog, come on, chill, we good. Like,
Mm.
I mean, like I really feel as though I should have been there.
Mm.
So I mean, for a long time, it's like I was blaming myself for I mean my best friend getting killed instead of
Mm.
blaming the person that killed him.
Mm.
I blame myself. But that took me on the turn. That took me on the turn of I mean looking at life different.
Mm.
I mean I looked at it like I mean niggas I ain't trying to fight no more. It's washed up. I mean they turning the guns. I mean look,
That's crazy because like around
we
that
ain't know
time,
nothing
like
about guns. We ain't know
yeah,
nothing
that's
about guns.
like it's crazy though. Like that's when I ain't mean to cut you off, bro. You definitely want to proceed with your story because when I asked you about how old they was and you told me like I was like 13, 14, 13, 14, like that's crazy because that's around the time when we first actually started finding out about them though. We ain't know nothing about them though. But that's when like one person had it. One
Right.
person in the neighborhood, somebody had it though. That's crazy, bro.
But the thing is
That's crazy.
he wasn't even one of them that had it. And I
Mm-hmm.
mean he was one of them
Mm-hmm.
that always threw his hands.
Hands, yeah, 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 yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
I mean like we used to go back and forth to the gym, back and forth to the gym. I mean, and
Mm-hmm.
I still ain't take it seriously. I mean, I was going back and forth to the gym, but still ain't take it seriously to that day. But what I did take seriously is life. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like it's kind of fucked up that I mean something bad had to happen to somebody that was close to me for me to wake up. I mean, like his death really like changed my life and woke me up
Mm-hmm.
to I mean how the streets don't love you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the streets may claim they love you,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't.
Facts.
So I mean, fast forward to I mean with the Tion situation. I mean, years went by.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got into the gym, And my first fight as a pro was dedicated to Calvin. Like, I mean that,
That's
because
thorough.
that that
Super
was
thorough.
that was my man. Like that was my brother.
Mm.
And I know his mom still got the T-shirt, and like I still got pictures and everything of me in the T-shirt, and just so happened it was just not me a blessing in the sky. Not me like I wasn't even supposed to have been on TV that night. My first pro debut fight ended up being on Comcast Sportsnet, and I'm coming out walking through the tunnel with a rest in peace Cadillac shirt on, because that's what they call Calvin, Cadillac.
It was written, bro.
I mean, my first fight was dedicated to him, and then I mean, I stepped up into a TV spot for my pro debut.
It was written for you. They made sure you was good. It was written for you, bro. Everything that was everything that was supposed to happen happened for you, bro.
I mean, they say Allah knows best, man. Allah knows best.
God knows best for a rap
I
though.
mean, but yeah, I mean, like and from that day forward, I always like dedicated my fight to I mean somebody that was ill, passed away. I mean, a foundation. I mean that's where everything come from. And I mean, and like me being a kind-hearted person that I am. I mean, I care about others. So I mean, but my pro debut started off with a rest in peace Cadillac Calvin shirt on.
Bro, I've been there. Bro, I got something. I mean, something similar.
Now listen, and if you
No, real
go
rap.
and like you see my documentary, and other people that's
Yeah,
going to go watch my
watch
documentary,
it now.
because just like
Yeah, I've
how
been there, bro.
I mean, like you go watch it on civil.com. Now I mean
Mm.
it's for free. Civil.com is showing my documentary for free. You sign up, you get to watch it for free. And as you watching the Conqueror, make sure you go watch Infraction. I mean that's a documentary about my cousin that did 20 plus years. Terrence Lewis, my cousin Terrence Lewis, he did 20 plus years in jail for a crime where he didn't even do. He get out of jail, he get fully exonerated, and now he got his own foundation called the Liberation Foundation, when they are out here helping juvenile lifers who, like himself, that was sentenced to life as a juvenile, get out of jail.
We gonna post that up.
So now, I
We gonna post
mean,
that up. When we
you
post
go
these up
watch,
for
you go
sure.
watch both of them documentaries. And I mean, my documentary is called The Conqueror Short Story, and my cousin Terrence Lewis documentary is called Infraction.
Mm. No, we gonna get into this. We definitely gonna.
And
I'm gonna post them up when we do this. When we do
they
this, I'm gonna
both
post them
being
both up.
shown, both being shown on civil.com for
Let me ask you a
free.
question about let me ask you about your documentary though, because you did some festivals when you presented your documentary.
Yeah, 30. We
How
did
dope
30. We did 30
how dope
festivals in
was
all.
that? How was that how
And
was that experience?
we won 9 awards. We won 9 awards out of 30 film festivals.
That's tough.
And three of them was overseas. Well, was we won one in Paris, we won one in Denmark, and dang, I forgot what was the we won one in Italy. No, I mean those are the three that we won international. So when you say when you can say my name, you can say international Jerome Conquest, because we got
Mhm.
3 international awards underneath my belt.
Mm.
But I mean like but the other awards came from we won one in Indianapolis. I mean, we San Francisco, California. Now, I
That's
mean,
tough.
we won an award everywhere, right?
Mhm.
And guess what we didn't win an award at?
Back here in Philly.
We didn't win not one award in Philadelphia, in the city. We won one out in Pennsylvania. I was shocked that we won one out there, because as we was driving out there, we seen Confederate flags and all that. Now, I mean, I'm surprised we won one out there in the Poconos. I'm surprised.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like we driving out there, we like, damn, we supposed to be out here? Like, you think
Mm-hmm.
soon as we walk in this joint, somebody gonna call us boy or something like that? But I mean, like, it was all love though. Like, it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't. We went down there, we won the award, and that shows you that. I mean, people of another color could, I mean, really love a story. I mean, a
Mm-hmm.
heartbreaking loving story But at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, it turned out to be a great story because I turned out to be the success that I am today off
Mm-hmm.
of losing my friend in poverty through gun violence. I
Mm-hmm.
decided to go the other way.
Let, let me ask you a question. You ever think about like starting like a nonprofit for him?
I do. I have a 501c, the Conqueror Foundation. Now,
Got you.
that's what I run all my giveaways and stuff through. I run it through my 501c. Yeah, but
That's love.
I got my own. Like my people around me. They taught me how to do things the right way. Like
That's right.
get a LLC. So get your foundation stamp. So
Mm-hmm.
every year. I pay taxes on my LLC and I pay taxes for my foundation every year to keep it moving, to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
So at
Wow.
first everything was from the muscle. I
Mm-hmm.
was I was taking money from my own kids to give back to my community. And
Mm-hmm.
like Rico Demolition, the Marino Brothers, uh Maestro Classic, Gary Barbera. Like they jumped in and they liked what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Top Chef Mike Shokunov. Like he support me too.
Mm-hmm.
I had that WWE come out and support what I do. The
Mm-hmm.
Sixers, the Eagles. It's like everybody seeing what I was doing and they just wanted to be a part of it. But
Mm-hmm.
I just kept it small. I ain't want to be like it's local celebrities out there that's doing their thing with the community stuff. I ain't gonna say no
Mm-hmm.
names, but they was just doing it just cause. They wasn't doing it
Mm-hmm.
to be genuine. Like
There was
everything what I
no
was
real feeling
doing,
behind it. Right.
yeah,
Right.
everything what I was doing was genuine. I wasn't
Mm.
doing it because I got in trouble and I needed an
A
image.
PR image. Right. Right.
Yeah, I needed
Right.
an image. I wasn't doing it for that reason. I was doing it because I really cared. And
Mm-hmm.
and to this day, like I still care. And
Mm-hmm.
and let me shout out my local. My local members from the next generation and 332 labors. They support everything what I do heavy. Everything what I do. No matter what it is, what I do. My local, my union brothers and sisters, they come through, especially fight night. Oh man. Yo, fight night, they will we local 332 strong in that John. At least
Mm-hmm.
200 deep. At least.
Mm. That's love, bro.
Yeah.
That's because the person you are. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I
And
mean? It's
that's the
about the
person who I
genuineness you are and
am.
the person you are. Yeah.
And the crazy thing, that's how
It's
I
love.
even got with my union. Like my union was the union was coming to my fights. I didn't even know that the union knew who I was. But
Mm.
they were just coming to my fights. And
Mm.
after one of my fights, the union business manager, Corey came to my locker room and was like, "You got a job?" like, yo, true story. I was working a temp agency job. I was making $7.30, bro.
Mm.
Working at a school called King Crest at 59th and Elmwood.
I
I was
remember
making
that. I remember he's working there. I remember he's
seven
working there.
dollars and 30 cents, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Temp agency job, but they love me. And like I got the work done, and it was flexible for me because when branched off to go to fights, I branched off to go into training camps. I just left, and like when I came back, they was like, oh, the same people they don't want the person who took your spot, they want you to come back. So I was going back to the same spot every time I came back. And like it I wasn't really making no money, but it kept me humble.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
the so-called superstar life of being a boxer and everybody thinking every fighter got Floyd Mayweather money and they don't.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
some of us make a good living and some of us put our money into something that make us comfortable. Like
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did with my money. You know what I mean? Like I put my money into it and I bought me a house. I was comfortable with the house I
Mm-hmm.
bought. I was comfortable. You know what I mean? Still doing my community work. I mean, I was
Mm-hmm.
comfortable. You know what I mean? I mean, Allah blessed me with a job with, I mean, the Philadelphia Housing Authority. You know what I mean? And now I mean, my local has set me up to take care of my family after boxing with this union job that I got.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
Bro,
it's a lot, man. It's a lot.
listen,
But now
listen.
and I hate talking about myself, man. But
No, I'm happy you're
I'm
here to
just
talk
sitting
about it,
here.
bro.
I'm just sitting here and I'm just speaking the truth. It ain't like I'm sitting here and I'm making up stuff as I go along. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm really sitting here telling y'all my life. And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people that know us and
Mm-hmm.
they gonna be looking at this joint and be like, "Yo, I ain't never know that
Never
Rome go
know.
through that because Rome don't run his mouth. Like
Mm-hmm.
Rome go through stuff and Rome fall back, he sit back and he go through it and he get through it.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean, because that's the type
Mm-hmm.
of that's the type of strong man that I am. That's the
Mm-hmm.
type of, know what I mean, strong character that my dad built inside of me. You know what I mean, and
Mm-hmm.
it would never break me no matter what I go through. I mean, I would never turn to social media and be venting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, I got friends who I vent to, but I would never go to social media to vent, and I definitely won't should go to social media to try to bash somebody.
I hate that. I hate when people do that.
Now, I mean,
I don't like talking. I don't like.
I
I don't
love
like
when
talking down
people
on
do it to
nobody.
me. I love when people do
Nah.
it to me because at the end of the day, the same people that's talking about you, everything what they talking about you with what they dislike, they loved
Mm-hmm.
it at one point. At one
Mm-hmm.
point of their life, they was loving it.
Mm-hmm. When it benefited them.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
So that's why I mean I love when people talk about me. You know what I mean? I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna go back and fire shots back for what?
I'll kill him.
Wrong,
Kill him. Kill
wrong,
him being
fire.
you.
And
Kill
I
him
mean,
being you. Just be you.
and you want to know how I kill them? Because people that truly know my character and people that really know me, they
Mm.
would look at it and be like, "Yo, that what that person talking about is bullshit. They ain't wrong." So I mean, I just let the people
Facts.
judge me. I let the people judge me. I mean, I
Facts.
know I no longer feel as though I gotta defend myself. Even though I mean, like I wear my heart on my sleeve, and like my reputation don't mean shit compared to my character.
Mm.
You could kill my reputation all you want, but you could never kill my character.
That's a bar.
I know I should have been a rapper too,
Mm-hmm.
huh? No, but seriously though, like real shit. Like, I mean, I had a lot of people. Now, I mean, and these are people that was like close to my heart. Now, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like I go through more family issues. I go through more family issues than I go through issues out in the street. I get so much love and respect out in the street.
Mm.
I get so much love out in the street.
Mm.
I never had a problem out in the street. I mean, since I can't even remember the last time. I can't even remember the last time. I mean, I had to go upside somebody's head without boxing gloves on because I don't get into that kind of bullshit.
Mm.
Probably since high school. I mean, bring back up the Cabo situation. Probably that night was probably my last time I really, you know what I mean, put hands on somebody out in the street
Mm.
because I get that much love out in the street. And if anybody got anything bad to say about me out in these streets, they just a motherfucking hater because
Mm.
or you probably got a problem with me back when I was in my heyday and I was out here thinking that I mean I used to call myself Romello back in the day. I mean I used to but I mean so I mean you probably got mad because I was probably messing with your girl or something like that. I mean that but
Romello.
you can't be mad at me no more because I'm no longer that guy. I mean like
Romello. I'm stuck on Romello, bro. You're wrong. Romello.
no, but seriously though. I mean, like yo, look, like one of my favorite movies was Sugar Hill, and Wesley Snipes' name on Sugar Hill was Nabi Romello. He was the smooth,
Classic,
laid back bull. Now me.
classic joint right there. Talking about Sugar Hill. All right, Romello. Boy, crazy. I'm
Oh
live with my
man.
boy Romello right now. We are right here on Red Close. My boy Romello. Talk to him, Romello. Spit something for him.
Yo,
No,
I was so goofy with that name. Like I was working at Kmart. I ain't walking around with a Jerome name tag on. My joint
Romello,
said Romello.
you taking this shit too far.
No, yo. I used to be what yo, I used to work down at the Kmart in the gallery. So now I be like everybody used to be like if they had a report about me, like I ain't never had no bad reports about me. But if
Mm-hmm.
somebody went up to the manager and was like, "Oh, that guy over there, Romello, that you got over there in toys, he's a nice guy,"
Mm-hmm.
and my manager was like,
Who the fuck is Romello?
no. He knew my name tag said Romello, but he also told me to change my name back to my real name, but I never did. And he was like, you know what, Romello, you keep that name. Yo, so my whole time working at Kmart, yo, when I was like 16, 17 years
Your name was
old,
Romello.
my name was Romello.
Yeah, you out of pocket, Romello. So listen, so what's next for you? What you got? Tell the people again what you got coming up. What's next? What's going on? What you got next for the nonprofit? What you got next coming up, fighting wise? And listen, I'm happy you back in the ring, doing what you love to do,
I appreciate you.
doing something positive. I know. Listen, we all go through mental things, bro. You feel me? I'm happy you fought through it. You talked through it. You know what I'm saying? But what's next on the line for you? What's up?
I mean, like I was
What we
saying, I
doing?
mean, what's next for me? And even with my foundation, I'm doing the 2-in-1. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm fighting and giving back through my foundation to give back to people that's fighting and battling ALS.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when the next thing that I'm doing with my foundation.
Get
They
him a
have
date again.
giveaways, and I mean the date for that is June 14th. I mean it's celebrity boxing. I mean hosted by my man Damon Feldman. I mean and also let me give my guys a shout out too for the
Talk to
March
him.
22nd card. Now I
Mm-hmm.
mean make sure y'all come out because there's gonna be some great fights on that card. You got my man from Jersey. I mean Mark Otree Brown. Now, I mean, a lot of y'all know this guy from Instagram. Now, I mean, he be messing with the Hellcats all crazy. You know what I mean? I mean, and I just recently met him personally. You know what I mean? Probably like a month or two ago. And he a real
Mm-hmm.
good guy. I mean, V Hustle. I mean,
Shout out
he
to my
most
boy V.
definitely
That's my boy right there. Shout out
he
V
most
Hustle.
definitely
Shout
out
out to
here doing
Hustle.
this
Yeah.
thing. I mean,
Shout out
I
to
be
V Hustle.
I be messing with him in his DM and be like, yo, stop showing everybody too much, bro. Like, show him what you gonna do fight night. And he like, I'm gonna show him what I'm gonna do fight night. Like, I mean, he a real cool boy. I mean, him and Pooh. I mean, they real cool guys. I mean,
Yo, didn't he fight Dapper? He fought Dapper, right?
Pooh.
No, Hustle. Didn't he fight Dapper?
At the convention
His
center.
first
I mean,
fight.
at the Leocore Center, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know who
yeah.
the person was that he fought, but I know he was on
Yeah,
that
my man
card.
Dapper.
And yo, and
Yeah.
he sold a shitload of tickets. So imagine what he gonna do for the Harris Casino. But I mean, I'm
Hus-
shouting V Hustle out. I'm
Shout out
shouting
Hustle.
Mark Tree Brown out. I'm shouting out Pooh. I mean, and and but Pooh fighting Mark in April. I think he fight like
Mm,
April 13th or something like that.
okay.
But I mean, I just recently met them too, and they real good guys. And I mean, I just wanted to, I mean, still show my love and support to them guys that's fighting before me because I really supposed to have been fighting March 22nd, but the
Mm,
promoter took me off that card and put me on my own card in June 14th
okay. Are you gonna go back to
at
a
the
fight?
Harris. Oh no, listen,
mm,
I'm gonna I mean choke out these celebrity Jones real quick. And
okay.
I mean, if my trainers say, listen, Conquest, we think you back, and I mean, we're gonna
Okay.
jump back in the rankings. I mean,
Okay.
it's all on my coaches. I mean, shoulders with that. But listen, if it's up to me, I mean, I'll be back jumping in the rankings. I mean, right after the celebrity boxing joint. But I
Okay.
mean, we gonna have fun with the celebrity boxing thing with Damon Feldman. Now, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, Dame got a great thing going on with the celebrity boxing. So now, I mean, I'm just going. I mean, rock out with this right now, and then I mean, make some money for make a little bit of money for myself, and and I mean to also tag along my foundation of I mean making money for I mean other foundations in the process.
No, that's love. That's love, bro. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you too much longer, bro. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you sharing your story with me because I learned a whole lot from you today. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I
I mean,
didn't
cause
know.
I don't talk, man.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
did.
talk
Yeah,
about
I didn't
things,
know. Like
man.
think about it, like we grew up a few blocks from each other. I mean, cool all our life and everything, but knowing certain things like getting deep in the conversation, bro. That's why I do this for. You feel me?
No,
Like,
listen, and I told you, know what I mean, like you can
mm-hmm.
ask me whatever you want. I'm an open book.
Yeah,
I mean, I got
you
nothing to
definitely said that.
hide, man. Nothing to hide.
You definitely said that.
I do every interview that way. Know what I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
just like to be, know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
honest. Know what I mean,
Yes,
give you the full story, and you're gonna see the same thing when I mean when y'all watch my documentary. Know what I mean, the Conqueror short story, and it also was directed by, know what I mean, Timothy Blackwood, and then I mean, and the producer, know what I mean, my man Bradford Downs. They both out
talk
of
to him. We're gonna
Virginia.
put the link up. We're gonna put the link up for everybody to go download it. I mean to go see it, and it's free. Go watch it. It's free.
Right.
Anybody else you want to give a shout out to before we
No,
before I
I
wrap
mean,
this joint up?
if it's people listening out in Johnstown, I mean, like make sure you vote for, I mean, Tiana Dukes for city council. I mean, put a, I mean, a black young successful entrepreneur in a powerful chair in Johnstown. So I mean, so she could be able to help build that town up. I mean, so I
Mm.
mean, vote for Tiana Dukes for city council in Johnstown. And
Talk to him, nice.
also, and one more, I got my sister Sabrina Woods. I mean,
Mm,
she also from the SMS section. She's running. She's in a running for um the Women Impact Award through the Red
mm,
Cross.
mm,
So make sure. I mean, you go on my page on underscore conquest underscore and I mean like tap in and join the good cause. While I mean this RN, I mean like she putting everything into this. And I mean that I mean to win this award. To I
mm,
mean that to help her mom. I mean with her illness and other
mm,
people with the similar illness that her mom has. So I
mm,
mean like Women Impact Award. I mean Sabrina Woods. I mean vote for her. Know what I mean, go support her. Know what I mean, donate $5, $10 to know what I mean to the proceeds. Know what I mean, no matter what you donate, I mean it's a help. It's not going in her pockets. It's going into know what I mean the
for the
foundation.
cause.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
going
for the
into the
cause.
cause.
I got you. Listen, I did say that was it, but I got two. Well, I got a question and I got a request.
Go ahead.
All right, first I'm gonna start with my request.
Okay.
I need that jacket that you posted the other day.
Well,
We're gonna talk off
that
air. I
that
need that
mansion
joint.
that mansion
That Mansion
community
Eagles
joy.
joint. Yeah, that Eagles joint.
Yo.
We're gonna talk about that though. But to
Okay.
end it off with my serious question, I kind of ask all my guests. It's kind of I say it's cliche, but people say, "Damn, I didn't even think like that." But give me a word of advice, knowing all that you've been through in your life, that you would tell your younger self, and we can wrap it up right after that.
I mean, keep pushing. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do something. I mean, that's basically it. And I mean, don't never listen to the critics. I mean, listen to yourself, listen to your heart, and listen to your small circle. Have a small circle. Don't never
Mm,
have a big entourage. And that's another thing. Like I don't have a big entourage. Like fight nights, when you see me, I probably got my little sister helping me because she carrying my bag or something like that, and
mm,
it's just me and my coaches. And I mean, I don't be having all these guys behind me hyping me up, getting me ready for the fight
mm,
and all that. That's what training camp
mm,
is for. And I mean,
mm-hmm.
I mean, lower the numbers of the people that you have in your circle. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, roll with a small circle. That
No, real
that
talk.
that's my advice that I'm giving myself. I mean, my younger self. I mean, just stay humble. I mean, all praise due I be to Allah. I mean, like
Listen, I appreciate you, bro, for tapping in, locking in the time, getting this interview done. I'm also looking forward to your fight but I'm also looking forward to the India fight after you win for the infamous Wawa run. If you're still doing that, you
You
feel me?
already,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, the
You
infamous
already
Wawa run.
know, man. Yo,
They need
I
to go ahead and
always,
sponsor my boy and start
yo,
playing with him. The infamous
hey,
Wawa
yo,
run. You feel me?
when I won my first title, right? My
Mm-hmm.
little brother and my little sister, and then they was like, "Yo, we going back to the bar." I'm like, "All right, go ahead." And Frex was with us too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I went in that bar for 5 minutes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I just went in there and showed my face because my
Okay.
man was running the bar. So I went in there. Matter of fact, I think it was called the Tab at that time, if I'm
Yeah,
not
on 27th
mistaken.
Street. On 27th Street.
Yeah, I think it was called the
Yeah,
Tab at that time.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
mean, I went in there because my old head called me and was like, "Yo, come through the bar with the with the belt. Now I mean, we gonna give you a shout out, blah blah blah." So I'm like, all right. I say, "Yo, I'm coming for 5 minutes, bro." As soon as I walked in, they gave me a shout out. I sat down. I took one picture. I walked right back out the door and went to Wawa, bro, and went home, went to sleep. People called me like, "Yo, Ron, where you at?"
I'm
I'm
in
like,
bed,
"I'm
bro.
I'm
Got my
home."
Wawa. I'm good. I'm good.
They're like, "Yo, when did you leave?" I said, "When I left y'all the belt. Like I left my belt in the bar and everything, yo. Like I bounce. Like I don't go out, man. And like I don't.
Yeah. Mm,
People blowing my phone
yeah.
up. I'm in bed with my Wawa, my smoothie,
That's all.
my chocolate chip, not my chocolate chip smoothie, and I mean and my breaded chicken sandwich.
That's what I'm talking about.
And,
Boy,
and
at
my
the
honey and
Wawa.
my honey barbecue Herds chips. Like I was done, yo. Like
He lit. My boy, he lit. But
uh,
yo,
I'm real basic
appreciate you,
boy, man.
bro.
I
No, real talk.
appreciate you,
Appreciate
man.
you. Don't hang up yet. Don't hang up. I'm about to close this joint out. Don't hang up though, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Hold on.
I got you. Appreciate everybody for listening to my story. Thank you for having me.
You already. Yo, that's it. Another episode, Red Close Podcast. Well, my God, Jerome Conquest, the Conqueror. I mean, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Red Close Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Red Close Podcast. Follow your host, Rob Boogie 215. Follow our guest, Jerome Conquest. We're gonna have everything up ASAP to you. Again, check out this fight. Check out the documentary. Lock in everything. Red Close Podcast. You feel me?